What's good, YouTube? I'm the Sneaker Simeon, and this week I bring you part 3 of my Air Jordan 1 collection. Starting off with the University Blue, aka UNC Air Jordan 1. This color originated back in '85, and they have retroed many times in highs and lows. This pair is from 2015. I grabbed them at Foot Action for retail price $160. They come with white laces, but as you can see, they're starting to yellow. They also come with extra blue laces. The leather on these, in some parts it's soft. I mean, it's soft throughout the whole shoe, but in some parts it's smooth, and other parts it's tumbled. This is one of my favorite shoes in my collection. The only complaint I have about these is the creasing on the toe area. But that happens with most Air Jordan 1s these days, and it's just something you have to deal with and live with, I guess. Let's move on to the next shoe. This shoe is the Storm Blue, aka Kentucky Air Jordan 1. These are the first retro. This is an original color from 1985, but these are the first retro from 2016. These sat. I knew they were gonna sit, so I waited until the price dropped and was able to grab them for $100. These come with white laces and extra blue laces. Even though these sat, there's been an increase in resale value for these, and I believe that increase stems from the release of the Union ones, which use this as a base shoe. And then the collar, it has the red collar on it. But yeah, like these sat and suddenly everyone wanted them since the release of the Union ones. And I hate when shoes just get hyped up for all the wrong reasons. Anyways, let's move on to the next shoe, which is another pair of Storm Blue ones. This pair I personalized. I found this pair of Storm Blue ones at a thrift store. They were sitting there, I shit you not, for $7. I paid $7 for these shoes. It blew my mind. And believe it or not, they were in this condition. They were just a little dirtier than this. And my mind was blown. It was blown that they were sitting there for $7. No one had touched them, and I grabbed them right away. So I decided to customize these. I was inspired by the old skate videos from the 80s. Especially the ones that feature Tony Hawk and the Bone Brigade and all of those guys. Lance Mountain is another dude I used to skate a lot in the Air Jordan 1s. And all those skaters would personalize their shoes. They would paint certain parts or add things to the shoe, or like Lance Mountain would do. He would wear one color on one foot, another color on the other foot. There's a picture of a skateboarder, what's his name? I think it's Mike McGill, where he has a pair of Bread ones, and he has a piece of duct tape just wrapped around the back end of the shoe. I think it looks cool. And right next to him, standing next to him, is Tony Hawk, and he has a pair of Chicago Air Jordan 1s. And he also, you can tell he did some things to it. There's some parts that are colored in different colors. So I was inspired by them. And what I did was I scuffed them up. So you can see I added duct tape. Initially, the duct tape came down to here, and I kind of cut around the swoosh so it looks like the swoosh was overlapping the duct tape, but then I felt like it was too much duct tape, so I cut it down to here. I'm thinking that later on at some point I'm gonna put a new piece of duct tape that extends throughout this whole piece, and maybe a small piece up here, but for now I'm gonna leave them like this. I tore up the lining, as you can see. I think that looks cool. I colored the collar area in this sand color. And on this swoosh, I put a green piece of duct tape, and then I tattered up the duct tape. So this is on purpose. This the duct tape kind of peeling. I did that on purpose. I kind of tattered it up, made it look like they were really worn in. As you can see, so on one side of the shoes, which is the left side of the shoes, I have the green duct tape on the swooshes, and on the other side, I just left them alone. On this shoe, I put a piece of duct tape on this part, kind of tattered it up, made them look used. Same thing with the collar. The lining is all torn, as you can see. I threw on this pair of green laces, which are from my pair of Celtic ones. I wasn't using the laces because I just keep the black laces on those. So I decided to use them for these because they match the green duct tape. And I think these came out pretty cool. So I made these. I picked these up about 2 or 3 months. I want to say 3 months. It was at least 3 months after these released. And I was surprised that they were just sitting there already at a thrift store. And for $7. And again, they were in this condition. And I decided to just beat them up. Thrash them. And inspired by old skate dudes from the 80s. And this concludes part 3 of my Air Jordam 1 collection. I hope you liked. Like, comment, subscribe, and tune in next week for part 4. Thanks.